Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into why traders lose trades and how to avoid them. Stick around to learn how to protect your trading account and make smarter decisions. One of the biggest mistakes new traders make is trading with a small account. They often underestimate the psychological impact of trading with limited funds. The pressure to succeed can be overwhelming, leading to stress and anxiety. When you trade with a small account, even a small loss can feel huge and mess with your psychology. The emotional toll can be significant, causing you to second-guess your decisions and lose confidence in your strategy. For example, losing 10% on a $10,000 account is $1,000. While this is still a loss, it's more manageable. But losing 10% on a $1,000 account is $100, which feels much bigger and more impactful. This disproportionate impact can make you feel like you're constantly on the edge, leading to poor decision-making. The fear of losing more can paralyze you, making it difficult to execute trades effectively. This worry can lead to emotional decisions and bigger losses. Emotional trading is one of the quickest ways to deplete a small account. It's crucial to maintain a clear head and stick to your trading plan, but that's easier said than done when every dollar counts. Trading on a small account also limits your options. You might not be able to take advantage of certain opportunities because you simply don't have the funds. This limitation can be frustrating and can hinder your growth as a trader. You can't afford to diversify, putting all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is a key strategy to manage risk, but with a small account, it's often not feasible. This means that if that one trade goes south, you're toast. If that one trade goes south, you're toast. The lack of diversification increases your risk significantly. It's a high-stakes game where one wrong move can wipe out your account. It's also harder to scale your profits with a small account. Even if you're profitable, the gains are often small, and it takes much longer to see significant growth. This can be discouraging and make it feel like you're not making progress. Even if you're profitable, growing a small account takes longer. The compounding effect is less pronounced, and it can feel like you're spinning your wheels. Patience and discipline are essential, but it's a tough road. The best way to avoid these problems is to start with a larger account. A larger account gives you more flexibility and reduces the psychological pressure. It allows you to diversify and manage risk more effectively. If you're serious about trading, invest in yourself and your education. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better equipped you'll be to handle the challenges of trading. Consider taking courses, reading books, and learning from experienced traders. Start with an account large enough to give you a fighting chance. This doesn't mean you need a fortune, but having a reasonable amount of capital can make a big difference. It can help you stay in the game longer and increase your chances of success. If you don't have that kind of money, find other ways to grow your account. Look for opportunities to save and invest more. Every little bit helps, and over time it can add up. Save up more money by cutting back on expenses or getting a side hustle. Small sacrifices now can lead to bigger rewards later. It's all about making smart financial decisions and being disciplined with your savings. Put away money each month into your trading account. Consistent contributions can help you build your account over time. It might take longer to get started, but the foundation you're building will be stronger. It might take longer to get started, but it'll be worth it in the long run. The journey of growing your trading account is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep learning. Your future self will thank you. Another common mistake is breaking trading rules. Trading can be exciting and it's easy to get caught up in the moment. But breaking your rules is essentially gambling with your money. Trading rules help avoid emotional decisions. For example, if your rule is to never risk more than 1% of your account on a trade, stick to it. Breaking this rule can lead to bigger losses. Be aware of your triggers, like fear of missing out or greed. Develop strategies to deal with them. If you get greedy when up big on a trade, set a profit target before entering. When you hit your target, take your profits and move on. Another mistake is adding to a losing position, also known as revenge trading. This is when a trader, driven by emotions rather than logic, decides to put more money into a trade that is already losing. The hope is that by averaging down the entry price, the trade will eventually turn around and become profitable. It's one of the quickest ways to blow up your account. When you add to a losing position, you are essentially doubling down on a bad decision. Instead of cutting your losses and moving on, you are increasing your exposure to risk. You enter a trade, it goes against you and you get emotional. The initial reaction is often frustration or anger, which clouds your judgment. You might think, if I just put in a little more money, I can recover my losses. You add more money to the trade, hoping to average down your entry price. This means you are buying more shares at a lower price, which reduces the average cost per share. In theory, this sounds like a good idea, but in practice, it rarely works out. But the trade continues to go against you, and you're in even deeper. The market doesn't care about your average price. It moves based on supply and demand, news, and other factors beyond your control. You've lost more money and start to panic. Panic leads to more irrational decisions, and before you know it, you've thrown good money after bad. The losses keep piling up and the stress becomes overwhelming. You double down again, hoping it will turn around, but it doesn't. The stock continues to fall, and you find yourself in a deeper hole. Each additional investment only increases your potential losses. You end up losing everything. Your account is wiped out, and you are left with nothing but regret. This is the harsh reality of revenge trading. Accept that losing trades are part of the game. Every trader, no matter how experienced, will face losses. The key is to manage those losses and not let them spiral out of control. No one wins 100% of the time. Even the best traders have losing trades. What sets them apart is their ability to manage risk and keep losses small. Develop a plan for dealing with losing trades. This includes setting clear rules for when to cut your losses and move on. Having a plan in place helps you stay disciplined and avoid emotional decision-making. Have a stop-loss in place on every trade. A stop-loss is a predetermined price at which you will exit a losing trade. It acts as a safety net, preventing you from losing more than you can afford. A stop-loss is an order to automatically sell your position at a certain price. This ensures that you limit your losses and protect your capital. It limits your losses on a trade that goes against you. By setting a stop-loss, you are taking a proactive step to manage risk. For example, if you buy a stock at $100 per share and set your stop-loss at $95, your broker will sell if it falls to $95. This way you cap your loss at $5 per share. You'll only lose $5 per share. This is a manageable loss and allows you to preserve your capital for future trades. Remember, a stop-loss is your friend. It is a crucial tool in your trading arsenal that helps you stay disciplined and protect your account. It protects you from yourself and is one of the most important tools to avoid blowing up your account. By using stop-loss orders, you can trade with confidence, knowing that your risk is managed and your capital is protected. Greed is a powerful emotion and can be dangerous in trading. It can cloud your judgment and lead you down a path of poor decision-making. The allure of making more money can be so strong that it overshadows rational thinking. When you're greedy, you're never satisfied and always want more. This insatiable desire can push you to take unnecessary risks, often without considering the potential downsides. The constant chase for higher profits can become an obsession. This can lead to impulsive decisions that cost you money. Instead of sticking to a well-thought-out plan, you might find yourself making hasty trades based on emotions rather than logic. The stress and frustration that come with these decisions can be overwhelming. For example, you buy a stock at $100 per share, and it goes up to $110. At this point, you're seeing a nice profit, and it's tempting to hold on for even more gains. You're up 10% and feeling good. The excitement of seeing your investment grow can be exhilarating. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and start imagining even greater returns. But then you think, what if it goes to 120 or 150? The possibility of even higher profits can be tantalizing. You start to dream about the potential windfall and what you could do with that extra money. You hold on. Even though your plan was to sell at 110, The fear of missing out on additional gains can paralyze you, making it difficult to stick to your original strategy. The stock price drops back to 100, and you've given back all your profits. The disappointment and regret can be hard to bear, especially knowing that you had the chance to lock in your gains. Greed can lead to bad decisions and losing money in the long run. It's important to recognize when greed is influencing your actions and take steps to mitigate its impact. Be aware of greed and develop strategies to deal with it. One effective approach is to create a solid trading plan that outlines your goals and limits. Have a trading plan and stick to it. This plan should be your roadmap, guiding your decisions and helping you stay focused on your long-term objectives. Your plan should include entry and exit points and risk management. By setting these parameters in advance, you can avoid making impulsive decisions based on short-term market movements. When you have a plan, you're less likely to make impulsive decisions based on greed. Sticking to your strategy can help you maintain discipline and achieve more consistent results. Practice gratitude to combat greed. Taking time to appreciate what you already have can shift your focus away from the constant pursuit of more. Appreciate the good things in your life, like your health, family, and friends. These are the true sources of happiness and fulfillment, far beyond any financial gain. One of the biggest mistakes new traders make is not having a loss target. A loss target is a predetermined price at which you will exit a trade if it goes against you. It's essential for managing risk and protecting your capital. Without a loss target, you're willing to lose an unlimited amount of money on a trade. This is a recipe for disaster. The market can move against you quickly, and you can lose your entire account in days or hours. Set a loss target using a percentage of your account balance. For example, risk 1% of your account balance on any single trade. If you have a $10,000 account, your loss target is $100. Stick to your loss target. Enter your stop-loss order as soon as you enter a trade. This prevents you from moving it, even if tempted. Trade with a level head and avoid letting emotions get the best of you. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment with your tips for avoiding trading losses. What have you learned the hard way? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, happy trading.